brotherly love at the Thor premiere.
Demi covers Katy on Glee.
And it's Directioners versus Lovatics at the People's Choice Awards.
All this and more on today's Rundown.
Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. Welcome back to DHR. I'm Katie Krause, joined by, of course, my lovely co-host in white, Miss Deidre Behar.
Thank you. You guys, today's top story is very superhero-centric. Let's get right into it.
Last night, it was all about Thor here in Los Angeles. It was the premiere of Thor 2, The Dark World, and Liam Hemsworth was there with Chris Hemsworth.
So cute.
Supporting his brother, which I just think is the sweetest thing in the world. I didn't see Natalie Portman there, but Kat Dennings was there. Jamie Alexander was there, dressed in that very very scandalous gown by Azaro Couture. And Jeremy Renner was also there. He's not in this movie, but of course we know him as Hawkeye from the Avengers, so we can look forward to seeing him in the new Age of Ultron Avengers 2,
exciting.
I should say.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on Liam stepping out to support Chris last night?
You know what, I think anytime Liam leaves his house these days, he kind of is taking a risk. People are gonna throw Miley questions at him, personal questions. I love that he's mature enough to put all that to the side, to be like, you know what, my brother is freaking Thor. I am gonna be here to support him. And there's a really cute photo that we have of them hugging, embracing.
Family first.
I love that they put family first. The Hemsworth brothers are just A-okay by me.
Yes, and we actually got a chance to talk with Chris on the carpet last night. Take a look.
You know, on the third time round, there's a much larger chemistry. We all know each other, and you have a shorthand. It's much easier to dive into the scenes and you know, and get going. And we're much more free with, I guess, those relationships. You know, but you know, Natalie, Tom, Anthony Hopkins, the whole cast. It's just great to get back together.
That Chris, he is so darn charming. Here's what's interesting though, both Thor and Catching Fire coming out this month.
Competitors.
I know, the Hemsworth brothers going head to head. Which movie are you most excited for?
You know what? Oh God, this is so hard.
I know.
They're so different, and I'm gonna go see both. But I have to say, I am such a Hunger Games fan.
Too.
I will be there. I know you'll be there, probably at the midnight screening.
I already got my tickets.
Yes, you guys, I'm so excited for Catching Fire. I love me some Liam Hemsworth. But of course, I will be seeing Thor this weekend as well. All right, well, in today's trending news, all anyone can seem to talk about is this big Glee episode that's going to air Thursday. We're going to see Katy Perry music, we're going to see Gaga music, and actually today we got a little kind of sampling of the entire cast, including Demi Lovato and Adam Lambert singing Roar. Take a listen real quick. Okay, so like I said before, they're obviously doing Roar, they're doing Katy Perry music, but they're also going to tap into some Gaga. Which artist are you more excited to see the Glee cast tackle?
That is so hard. The only reason I want to say Katy Perry is because the whole cast is singing Roar.
Yes.
And then you have, of course, Adam Lambert making his big debut, and he's going to be singing a solo of Marry the Night. They're also singing Applause, and they're also singing Wide Awake. I know, it's so hard to choose, which I think is why it's so smart that Ryan Murphy decided to produce this amazing episode. Where are you at?
You know what? I love both artists so much. It's really hard. It's kind of like the Hunger Games Thor question you just asked me. I'm really excited to see both. This picture behind us right here, I'm really excited to see them recreate the true Roar experience. So maybe I'll go with that for now. But I just love seeing all them together. They're just so talented, these kids.
Well, while we're in the spirit of Glee, you guys, they earned the most nominations for the People's Choice Awards. I was there early this morning. I talked to Darren Chris. Glee went away with 8 nominations. Wow. Katy Perry wasn't too far behind. She got 5 nominations. Sandra Bullock also 5 nominations. Here's something interesting. Miley only got 2 nominations. So Best Album for Bangers and Best Music Video for Wrecking Ball. Did that surprise you at all?
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad to see that Bangers and Wrecking Ball got acknowledged.
Yeah.
But where's We Can't Stop? You know,
very odd to me, yeah.
That definitely should have gotten some recognition, but I feel like she is at a little bit of a disadvantage because it's all so new. It's not like she has 5 singles out, you know, she only has 2. So I'm just excited to see what she does, and hopefully she'll walk away a winner. I love her.
Here's some other interesting nominations. So for favorite female artist, we have Britney Spears, Demi Lovato, Katy Perry, Pink, and Selena Gomez up for that. Favorite music video, besides Wrecking Ball, Miley, like we said, we have Best Song Ever, One Direction, Heart Attack, Demi Lovato, Just Give Me a Reason, Pink featuring Nate Ruess, and Roar, Katy Perry. So, what are your predictions in those categories?
All right, well, we were just talking about Glee, and I was kind of gushing about Katy Perry. I think she's going to sweep the show. I think both of these categories, Katy Perry's just had such a great year, and I'm definitely rooting for her. Do you have a fave?
You know what? I'm also rooting for Katy just because it's true. I love Prism. I think that she just surpassed Justin Bieber on Twitter, so she has the fans behind her voting. I think those Katy Cats are going to be out for blood.
Yes.
And speaking of the Katy Cats, you guys, you are also up for an award this year.
How cool is that?
I think that's such a creative category. So favorite fan following, the Britney Army, Britney Spears, Directioners, fans of One Direction, the Katy Cats, the Little Monsters, Lady Gaga, and the Lovatics, Demi Lovato. Who has the most rabid fan base?
Well, first of all, I'd like to mention that I would be voting for the Cleverettes. I think they deserve to be nominated.
Thumbs up right now if you think the Cleverettes should have been nominated.
I think they should. I think we'll get them in there next year.
Okay.
It's really hard. I think the Directioners are really kind of crazy on the internet. I think the Little Monsters are really, really passionate.
Lovatics.
The Lovatics are
Love
really passionate.
Demi.
I don't know. Who do you? I can't make a decision.
That one's
on
really
one.
hard. That one's in your guys' hands
Let us know.
for sure. I also got a chance to talk to Darren Criss this
yes.
morning all about Glee and the Lady Gaga video and what his thoughts are. Oh, look, there he is.
Handsome.
His thoughts on Klain and his thoughts on Blam, and I guess there's a twerking episode coming up, so take a look at what he had to say. I hear that there's an episode called The End of Twerk.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think that it's the name of the episode.
Can you
It
tease
all blurs
what's
together.
coming up for you in those episodes?
It has something to do with twerking. I mean, leave it
Or
to,
not twerking?
Or not, yeah. I mean, leave it to Glee to always kind of have its finger on the pulse of the cultural zeitgeist, so we would be remiss not to include twerking.
Will there be a Miley Cyrus song in that episode?
I would think so.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be silly not to.
If you guys want to check out our full interview with Mr. Criss, the link will be pasted below.
All right, well, out in Beverly Hills last night at the SLS Hotel, the X Factor hosted the Top 12 party. We saw the contestants, Mario Lopez, the host, was there, and of course, all the judge mentors were there. We actually had our friend Misty Kingma on the carpet last night, and she had a chance to catch up with Simon, and she asked him, is there an artist on the charts today that you would have loved to have had the chance to kind of like mentor or work with? Look what he said.
Oh my God, millions. I mean, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, anyone who's having hits.
So obviously a great answer from Simon Cowell. Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus. Who do you think he would have maybe worked wonders with? What artist?
I love him with Demi Lovato, just their back and forth. So
Yes.
because she's so young and she gives him some sass, I feel like I would have loved to see Miley and Simon working together,
Oh,
maybe.
so perfect.
Weird to see where her career
Would be.
have been,
Had she
or
worked
what
with
she would have
him.
done differently. Yeah. Today's couples news really makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And just goes to show that Sean Lowe is nothing but charming. We fell in love with him when he was here last
Truly,
year. Yeah,
yes.
he was incredible. And People magazine has a shot of their save the date invitations. And you guys, it says on there, lovers, friends, family, and Jack Nicholson. Please join Catherine Giudice and Sean Lowe and hologram Tupac for the wedding of the century.
I mean, it's
Creative,
perfect.
it's funny.
You know, I feel like a lot of weddings can kind of get like wrapped up in the
hoopla, the serious.
and it's very
yeah.
uptight and it's very rigid. And I love seeing two people in love who are just best friends who know how to crack a joke with one another, and they infuse that into their save the date. Can we get invited?
Well, I don't know if we can get invited, but we can definitely watch because their wedding
Yes.
will be airing live on ABC in January. So
January 26th?
yes, so stay tuned for more details about that, but I will definitely be watching. And if this invitation is any indication, it's just gonna be so funny, and why would we not?
Lighthearted,
Yeah, why
yeah.
would we not watch? I love them together.
It's gonna be perfect.
Finally, a successful.
Bachelor couple.
Yes, we haven't had one of those in quite
a
long
while.
time.
All right, you guys, for today's edition of Tuesday Favorites, we're gonna kind of just keep it casual and talk about a brand that you can see Katie and I wearing pretty much at least every week. I know I've worn it on Clevver News before. You certainly have.
They've asked us so many times, where's your shirt from? Where's your shirt from?
You guys, you can thank a little brand called Wild Fox. Wild Fox Couture, they make the yummiest, softest, how do you even describe it? Cotton.
They're so snuggly.
They are.
And they're so creative and fun. I have this exact sweatshirt in navy blue with a gold heart. This one, it looks kind of tarnished and ripped, but it's because it's one of a kind.
Yes, they're vintage.
And it's just a sweatshirt and it's really cozy and there's stars on it and they make fun shirts. I know I have one and you have it too, the ice cream cone, the smiley face. We have ones with cakes and kittens and
phrases. I hate Dana Ward actually has one that says I hate Mondays.
Because we all hate Mondays.
Who doesn't?
And here's the thing, Ashley Benson, Lucy Hale, Paris Hilton, they are all huge fans of this brand. It's a little pricey if you pay full price, but our thing is we always go to the sales here in LA and a lot of websites have
discounted
sales, so you guys can find these sweatshirts, which are normally in the hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, 80 to 100.
You can find them for like $60 or less if you look in the right places. And I'm telling you, they last a long time.
They do.
They're worth it. Kylie Jenner also and Kendall Jenner,
fan.
huge fans of the brand. So head over to wildfox.com if you guys want to check out some of their stuff. The Clueless.
The Clueless
line
collection
and the
is just
Gatsby
amazing.
line, some of my favorite lines of clothing ever. Well, what questions do you have for them?
Oh my goodness, I want to know, what movie are you guys going to see this weekend? Are you going to see Thor? Are you more excited for The Hunger Games Catching Fire? Which Hemsworth brother are you more of a fan of? What do you want to know?
In the realm of Glee's episode on Thursday, I have to know, Little Monsters or Katy Cats, which are you most excited for? The Katy songs or the Gaga songs? I need to know.
They're both going to be fantastic. Make sure you hit the comment section. Let us know, you guys. Remember, get your votes in. We're crowning a new star of the week, a new Cleverette of the week. And Friday, it's going to be a really fun episode. So make sure you're doing that and subscribe. I'm Deidre Behar with my friend Katie Krause. We'll see you later.